In this shot, she shoots a giant hole in the windshield of her Jeep.
Clear upstairs, sir. Need to go.
But in the close-up of the very next shot, you can see that the window has been fixed. And in this shot, we get a view of the Jeep from far away, and the window has no damage. Take a look at her right wrist. You'll see that she is wearing silver and or gold bracelets. But during one of the fight scenes, you'll notice that the bracelets have switched wrists. Notice in this scene there's no tape around the punching bag as Captain America works out.
Slept for 70 years, sir. I think I've had my fill.
But as the camera changes angles, you'll notice that the punching bag now has tape on it, which would indicate that it's a different punching bag altogether.
Then you should be out, celebrating, seeing the world.
And again, consistent with movie magic, there's no tape on the bag once again.
I went under. The world was at war.
So in this scene, he is removing the tape from his right hand after his workout.
I wake up, they say we won.
But as the camera changes angles, you'll notice that he is now unwrapping the tape from his left hand, and the right still has tape on it.
He didn't say what we lost.
But as the camera angle changes again, you'll notice that the tape on his right hand is completely gone.
We've made some mistakes along the way.
Official consulting hours are between 8 and 5 every other Thursday.
This isn't a consultation.
In this scene, as Agent Coulson pays Iron Man a visit, he's holding a wine glass in the middle of the glass.
Is this about the Avengers? Which I know nothing about.
The Avengers initiative was scrapped. I thought, and I didn't even qualify.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
So as the camera angle changes, he is now holding the glass near the bottom.
apparently I'm volatile, self-obsessed, don't play well with others.
So as Loki is holding this guy down with his stick, you'll notice that his fingers are pointing up toward the camera. So in the very next scene, you'll notice that his hand changes positions, and it's in the opposite position. Okay, now this movie mistake was a pretty easy one to spot out, but most people didn't catch on. If these people were German, and they are in Germany, then why is he speaking English to them and they are able to understand?
Put that hammer down. Yeah, no. Bad call. He loves his hammer.
So in this scene, Thor knocks Iron Man about 20 yards away, give or take a few.
You want me to put the hammer down?
So after Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield clashes, you'll notice that Iron Man wakes up right next to them. So how is that possible?
Are we done here?
Level 4. Measure 3.
Tony Stark's chest plate is able to shine through the material that his shirt is made out of.
I'll meet you there. Not a great plan. When they come, and they will.
But you'll notice in this scene, as he's having a drink in his apartment, you can't see it. Why is that?
They'll come for you.
I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
Stark, we're losing altitude.
In this scene where the helicarrier is damaged, you can see in Iron Man's helmet that they're about 15,000 feet in the air and falling.
Yeah, noticed.
All hands.
But sometime later in the film, as the helicarrier is still falling, they are now at 17,000 feet plus and falling.
Crash stations immediately. All Does you let me know what's happening here?
Did we?
In this scene, when Captain America is standing on the car, which would have got me arrested by the way, the sun is beating down on his head.
You need men in these buildings.
But as the camera changes angles, you'll notice that he is now in the shade.
There are people inside and they're going to be running right into the line of fire.
But as the camera angle changes once more, he is once again basking in the sun.
You take them to the basement or through the subway. You keep them off the streets.
So someone please tell me in the comment section below, what exactly is he holding on to here? After Iron Man destroys the creature, he falls to the ground, striking a cab. But again, consistent with movie magic, when the camera changes angles, the cab is now gone.
You ready for another bout?
Captain America is shot by one of the creatures and appears to be severely wounded. But it looks like he won't require stitches after all, because in this next shot, he's completely healed. Did you like our video?
And therefore cannot be ruled.
What would you like to see next? Let us know in the comment section below. We'd like to give a special thanks to The Brooks Show for having us on. Subscribe to his channel now. Trust me, you'll love his videos. I do.